Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking a little bit more about my skincare. You guys have been asking me what products I use, what makeup I use, and I'm going to be sharing everything with you. But something that I really want you to remember, or something I want to remind you before you go and spend all that money on makeup and all those products that you can get from Sephora and all those places, just make sure that you are paying attention to your diet and make sure you're paying attention to how well you are hydrated. Because you can spend $2,000 on makeup, you can buy the best makeup product or the best foundation in the world, but if you're not looking after your skin, if you're not looking after your body, I can guarantee even the best makeup, the best foundation is not really gonna do anything to your skin, because foundation is just something that's gonna go on the surface. It's not really gonna treat what's underneath. So we always wanna make sure that we treat whatever it's underneath, whatever it's here. And once you solve, I'm not gonna say problem, but once you treat this, it's gonna reflect on the outside. And that's why your skin is gonna look so nice and radiant and fresh. And that's why following or having a good diet, and by a good diet, I don't mean just eating chicken and rice, but looking after yourself, fitness, and I tell you this guys all the time, but fitness, it's more about just having a nice body, a nice physique, but it's more about how you feel on the inside, your skin. It reflects literally everywhere and all around you. So make sure you're looking after yourself. Make sure you're not having too many takeaways. Make sure you're not having too many refined sugars. Make sure you have that nice balance with everything so that you are enjoying life, enjoying those treats every now and then, but also you're fueling your body with right nutrients. Because I've been doing this for so many years, with my fitness, following a meal plan, being on track with my things. I've been doing this for years and years and years and years. And I feel like that is truly helping me to ensure that my skin is nice and radiant. It's not perfect, obviously. I still have like pimples. I have open pores. Here, you cannot really see them from this angle, but if I do a close-up, it's pretty much around my nose, around this area here, something that I used to be so self-conscious about. But with the products that I have been using, it's helping. It's not 100% better, but it's helping. But now that we have that out of the way, so number one thing, it's your diet. So what you eat, it's gonna reflect on your skin. Also hydration. Make sure you drink your water. Like I always have my water bottle with me. There's one right here. I take it everywhere. At the gym, when I go to someone's house, when I go out to shopping or something, when I go out to the supermarket, my water bottle is always with me. Whether it's this one or a different one, I like to change it every now and then because I don't want to have plastic all the time. But you want to make sure that you are hydrating yourself. Hydration is not just important for when you do your workouts and to help you get a really good pump at the gym, but hydration is also very important with your skin. If you're not well hydrated, your skin is gonna look very dull. Your skin is not gonna have that elasticity. Your skin is not gonna look nice and radiant. So make sure that you are drinking your water. I know some of you guys don't like drinking water. I know sometimes water can be boring because it's so plain. But if you're someone like that, make sure you are doing something to help you drink water. So you can add some fruits like strawberry, blueberries, cucumber, lemon, well, veggies, lemon, something to give it a little bit more taste. You can add some sugar-free drops to give it a little bit more taste. I used to do that. I feel like right now the taste of those sweeteners is just too sweet, so I prefer not to do it. For me, I'm fine drinking water, but if you're having issues with this, make sure you find a way to help you drink that more water. Another thing that I truly believe helps me with my skin and to ensure that my skin is looking the way that it's looking now, it's that I don't smoke at all. Yes, I've tried smoking. I'm not gonna be like, I've never smoked in my life. Yes, I've tried smoking when I used to go clubbing, I have one cigarette here and there, but I've never been a smoker. I've never been someone that craves smoked. Like, oh my gosh, I want to go outside and smoke. That has never been me. And I think it's because I've been into my fitness for so long that smoking is just something that I don't like. I don't like the smell. I don't like the taste. It just doesn't help me with my skin. It's just not for me. So if you're someone who maybe smokes, which I know smoking can be a habit, if you want your skin to look better, I can guarantee if you slowly reduce how much you're smoking, that's gonna help you so much to improve the appearance of your skin, because the elasticity is gonna be better, hydration is gonna be better, everything is gonna be much better. That's why when you talk to someone that smokes, and then if you talk to someone who doesn't smoke, you can 100% see it on their skin. The way their face looks, the way the texture of their skin looks, the way the lips look, because a smoker often has like more like purple, dark lips. Someone that doesn't smoke has like just some like nice and bright lips, like, you know, just a nice pink color. So smoking, it's something that I will suggest not to do. Obviously, I'm not no one to tell you do it, don't do it, but if you're worried about your skin and this is something that you're doing, that's something to consider. And another thing that I feel like it has helped me so much is that I don't drink alcohol pretty much at all. Yes, I have drank in the past, obviously, I'm not a saint. I do have maybe one drink every now and then, like once a year, maybe just once a year or something like that. It has to be something extremely special for me to have one shot or to have one drink. I just don't enjoy the taste of alcohol at all now. Before, yes, when I used to be 18, 19, 20, I would go clubbing and have my alcohol and drink. But now that I'm more into my fitness, now that this is my lifestyle, I just don't enjoy drinking at all. I don't like feeling hangover. I don't like the taste. I don't like the smell. I just don't understand how people can drink. Whenever you give someone some shots, my sister, for example, let's say this is a shot, or my cousins, they just go like if it was water. For me, I'm like, ugh. I cannot drink it. And I feel like also, not drinking is helping me to have a better texture, a better everything with my skin, because alcohol dehydrates you. So if you're constantly dehydrating your body, if you're constantly dehydrating your skin, that's not going to help with the look of your skin, doesn't want to help with the elasticity of your skin. So those are 4 main things to consider before you go and spend all that money on these products or, you know, the makeup. And a big disclaimer, I'm not trying to sell you anything here, okay? I'm just sharing what I'm using for my own skin type. I feel like I have very oily skin, especially around here and the T-zone. So don't buy this just because it works for me. What works for you might not work for you. So I would 100% suggest talking to a professional. I go to Clear Skin, the one in sometimes Ponsonby on Newmarket. I've been going to them for probably about 2 years now, or maybe a little bit more, 3 years, I don't know. But I found with them, I really like the products that they sell. I really like the treatments that they offer. I really like them. So I highly suggest, if you want to know more about your skin, go see them. They will be very helpful. And I do believe that investing into your skin does make a huge difference. And by investing, I don't mean investing in expensive makeup foundation, but investing into products that will help you with your skin does make a huge difference. And also investing into treatment, not every single month, I feel like that's not necessary, but every now and then, I think that does help. Again, if you want to improve the appearance of your skin. I don't get many treatments, facials done all the time. If I was to say how many a year, maybe, I don't know, 5 a year, 6 a year, which it will be once every 2 months, roughly. I don't get it too much. Maybe one time when I'm rich, yes, I will get every single week, every single month. But for now, I just don't get it. And see, like, this is just out of habit. Like, I drink water all the time. And I don't force myself to drink it. It's literally just out of habit. I drink water. So, okay. So now let me share with you the products that I'm using right now. And these are the products that have been recommended to me by a specialist, okay? I didn't just went to the shop and picked up this myself because I thought this was gonna help me. This was recommended 100% for my skin type. Remember, oily skin, open pores. And this is something that I've been using for a long time and it's helping so much. So the first one here, it's the cleanser. I think cleansing your skin does make a huge difference. Before I use this cleanser, I've tried so many ones from the supermarket, like Nivea, Garnier. What's another one that I tried? All the ones that you can get from Pak'nSave, New World, I've tried those ones. Pak'nSave, New World are supermarkets, in case you're watching from somewhere else that it's not New Zealand. But I've tried those supermarket ones, which are obviously much cheaper, but I feel like you get what you pay for. Whenever I used to try those ones, I used to get breakouts all the time, especially around my chin or my forehead. So for me, those things didn't work. But now that I'm investing into products like this, which yes, they're a little bit more pricey than those ones. I don't think they're too expensive, but I think they are worth it 100%. And this cleanser will last me a long time. I use this one every morning and every night, so twice a day. And probably this bottle is 125 mils. Maybe lasts me around, I don't know, maybe 2 months. I think, I don't know how long to be honest, but you only need just a little bit and then you can cleanse your face. So this one has glycolic acid, which is like a nice exfoliant for everyday use. It's not too strong, but it's a really nice, yeah, it's a nice and gentle exfoliant. And also disclaimer, I'm not a beauty therapist. Actually, I am. I studied, fun fact about me, I studied to become a beauty therapist for 6 months. I didn't learn too much about products. It was more about waxing, doing massages, doing makeup, doing nails. So that was me when I finished uni and I had no clue what to do. But that was a long time ago, so I'm not trying to say I know it all. I'm just again telling you what it's working for me right now. Okay, so first thing, the cleanser, twice a day, in the morning, nighttime. This one that does work for me perfectly, amazingly. I like it, I love it. With the open pores that I told you around my nostrils, around here, they're not 100% better, but I think they're much better than before. But because before I feel like they were like this big, and now I feel like they're getting smaller. So that's the number one product that I use. The second thing, so this, let's say in the morning, I will use this in my shower. And then once I'm done with the shower, then I apply these 2 serums. So I have this one here, copper peptide, and this one here, which is vitamin B3. So this one here helps you for your skin to look nice and fresh and radiant. And the copper peptide, it helps you to regenerate your skin cells. So they do make a difference, and I do feel that my skin is really nice and hydrated, especially before you add your makeup. Having that nice foundation with your skin, you know, that moisturizer and all the things, I think that's make a huge difference. So I've been using this again for a long time now. The copper peptide, I use it once a day, every single morning, and the vitamin B3, I use it in the morning and 9 times. I apply literally just 1 drop, and this one is 15 mils, but this one will last me maybe a month and a half. This cost me around 40 something dollars, New Zealand dollars. This one probably the same price of $47. So again, it's not cheap, it's not expensive, it's not cheap. I feel like it's a good price, but it's worth it. And yeah, I'm gonna keep investing in this. So with this one, it doesn't have any color, but I don't know if you can see it. Literally just 1 drop. I put it right here, bloop, 1 drop, and just put it all around my skin, let it dry a little bit, and then I will use the second one, the copper peptide. Again, just 1 drop, you don't need too many drops, and then put it all around my face. Not too much close to my eyes area, but just really nice around my face. After I put those 2, then I put the moisturizer. This moisturizer, it's so good. So this one right here, I had to get this one because they didn't have the one that I usually get. So the other one, it's more for my skin type. This one is more for dry skin type, so I just use a little bit, but it's the only thing that I had. I went to different shops. It's because they're changing the label, the packaging or something, so they are out of stock, but they're really good. You can feel it really moisturizes your skin. And also with this one, you only need just a little bit. You don't need too much. I just put a tiny little bit in my palms, in the palms of my hand, and then all around my face to make sure that my face is nice and hydrated. Once I'm done with the moisturizer, this one here, I think it was maybe $30 or like 20 something dollars. Can't remember. I'm gonna put the prices here so you guys know exactly how much everything is. 30 grams, again, it lasts me about maybe 2 months. I use this one I use this one in the morning, and I also use this one at nighttime, just a little bit. I don't use, especially this one, not too much because it's for drier skin and my skin is more oily. But once I get the other one, I will use a little bit more. Then the next step, which I truly believe is 100% important, and I've been using this SPF for a long time, it's SPF. I think you have to protect your skin wintertime, summertime, springtime, every single day, literally. Even if I stay home, I still put moisturizer. Sorry, I still put sunscreen because maybe I'll go out for a walk. Maybe I just go outside, take some sun a little bit. So I use this thing every single day. This one is 50 grams. It will last me about, I'm just guessing, but I think maybe also 2 months. 15 grams is quite a lot. You only need a little bit. This is just for my face. I don't use this for my body. I have a different one for my body. This one is for my face, and it doesn't make your face too oily. So remember, I have oily face, oily skin, but this one doesn't make my skin too oily like the other ones do. So I used to get the ones from the supermarket, which that one I use for my body. But before, I used to use it for my face, and I will find that my face will be very oily, especially after I apply my makeup. But now that I use this one, and this one has dry touch lotion, it does help my skin. My skin still is a little bit oily, but it doesn't get too oily. So this one works amazingly. This one is SPF 50. and I love this one so much. I applied all around my face with this one, just daytime, obviously not nighttime because there's not sunlight, but this one every single morning. I apply a little bit on my neck as well, and I love it. Once I'm done with this, then I apply my foundation, which I'm going to explain. I want to show you exactly which ones I use soon. But some other things that I use once a week or twice a week is this one here, which is called Hydra Peel, which I know it's another exfoliant for my skin. I use it once or twice a week because this one is a little bit stronger. You feel like a little tingly sensation, so I don't want to, or you shouldn't be using it every single day. That's why I only do it once a week. If I will do it twice a week if I have breakouts, you know, if it's the week before my period, then I might use it twice a week, but most of the time just once a week. This one, it's amazing. I feel like it does help my skin to look a little bit more radiant and fresh. So I love this one. And the last product that I use for my skin is the Smooth Skin 8%. So this one helps you to have a really nice, smooth complexion. So the mistake that I used to do before with this one is that I will use this one every single day, because it does say here, and the girl told me use this one daily, just a little bit, like a tiny little bit, because the product's very strong. But for me, this one was a little bit too strong. So I found that when I was using this every single day, I would get lots of breakouts around my chin area and around my cheeks. But then I drop it to a few times a week. Yes, a few times a week, and now I just use it whenever I get breakouts or just once a week, and that has made a huge difference, again, to help you have that really nice complexion on your skin. There's another product that I don't have yet in my shower, but I use an exfoliant once a week, and the one that I have, it's also from the same brand. It's very nice and gentle. It's nothing too harsh, because the other exfoliants that I used to use that I will get from the supermarket, those ones, like, you can feel they're really rough, and you feel like, yeah, this is amazing, this is rough on my skin, and it makes you think like, because it's rough, it's gonna work better, but it doesn't work like that. Whenever we're talking about the skin on your face, you want to be using very gentle products, because this is a very sensitive area of your skin, so you want to make sure that you're treating that with care and nothing too harsh. So for me, those products didn't work. Yes, they were cheaper, but now that I'm investing into these products, it works really nice, and having that exfoliation once a week helps. The other product is a little bit stronger. Remember, this one is a gentle exfoliant for a daily basis, for every single day, but the other one is very gentle. So with that one, once a week, maybe twice a week, but most of the time just once a week. So this is pretty much everything that I use for my skin, so for my skincare. Now let's talk about foundations, because I've tried so many foundations. Like, if I tell you how many I've tried, you will honestly laugh at me. I'm that girl that goes to makeup, or goes to, before it used to be, what's the name of the other makeup? MAC, yeah, MAC, MAC. I used to go to MAC, now I go to Makeup, sometimes Sephora, and I'm that girl, and I'm not embarrassed to say this, but I always get samples. Every single time I go, I get samples so I can try different products, because I don't want to spend $60, $80, $100 into something that it's not gonna work for me, and then I have to take it back. So it's gonna be more of my time wasting, going back, refunding, exchanging, blah, blah. That's something that I don't want to do. So I'll prefer to just take samples. That's what samples are for, and then you can try it. And the good thing about samples is that they give you enough for that product to last maybe 1 week if you don't use too much, which I think is good, because you can try it out. You can see how it looks. You know, if you put it on in the morning, you can see how it looks at nighttime. If you go outside, you can see how it looks when you're out in the sun. So you can try and taste different products. That's the way I have tried many different ones, believe me. And the ones that I have found works best for my skin type are these two right here. So the reason why I have two is because one, it's more like a daily tinted moisturizer, and the other one is one that I use whenever I'm going out to something very special. If it's someone's wedding, if it's like a very, I don't know, like special birthday, or like going out clubbing, which I don't really go out clubbing anymore, but you know, something out more fancy, if you want to call it like that. This one here is something that I love. That's the one I'm wearing right now. I want to do like a close-up so you guys can see exactly how my skin looks. This one here, I honestly love so much. And I got this one last year, September, before I went back home to Peru. It's been how many months? September, October, November, December, January, February. It's been 5 months now, and I still have the same foundation. And I pretty much use this not every single day, but almost every single day. So I just feel like with this one, you don't have to use too much. And the reason why I keep saying you don't have to use too much is because when I see girls on TikTok or Instagram doing videos like this about makeup or skincare routine, I don't know if they do it because of the video or just for fun, but I see them using so much product and they go like this and like put everything. I'm like, you don't need too much. Like with this product, especially if you want it to look very nice and light, nothing too heavy, you literally only need a little bit of product. So I use this one here, and the brush that I use for this, because I have found that also the brush makes a difference on how your foundation looks. I use this brush from makeup. I used to use the Beauty Blender before, but I feel like with the Beauty Blender, it doesn't blend well. It doesn't look very nice. But with this brush right here, I think it's called a Staple. Well, I don't know the name, but with this brush right here, I'm sure you know exactly which one I'm talking about. With this one, it does work really good because you can just go around circles and really blend everything nicely on your skin. And then I let it dry a little bit, and then I will apply my powder on top. I think waiting a little bit, it's going to ensure that you don't apply that dry product into the wet product. And another fun fact about me, I am a makeup artist, believe it or not. So I studied makeup when I finished high school. So when I finished high school, I did makeup first, and then I did beauty therapy. I didn't like it, obviously, that's why I'm not doing those things. But at that time, I did used to like it. I was so into makeup. I was so into like skincare and all of that, but yeah, that's not my thing anymore. But anyways, using a blender like this, a brush like this, I think it does make a huge difference. Blend everything out, put this one, so this is more like a daily use, just a tiny little bit, nothing too much. The color that I use is a 30N or N03. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think it's N03. That makes more sense, right? No, sorry. 30N, sorry. What an idiot. 30N, 30N. That's the one that I use. This one, I love it. The color is perfect for me, again, my skin type. It works. And the one that I use whenever there's a special occasion celebration is this one right here by Bare Minerals. The reason why I don't use this one on a daily basis, it's because it's a little bit too heavy, which is perfect coverage for a wedding or something special, but I just don't like it for everyday use. I used to use it for every day, but I feel like it was just too much and I didn't like it. I felt like it was too heavy, so I changed to this one, and this one just for special occasions. This one does give you a little bit more coverage, so this one is good if you want a little bit more, like a full-on coverage. I wouldn't say it's full-on, but it's still very light. It's not as heavy as the NARS one or MAC, but it does give you a really good, like, decent coverage. The color that I use, it's Pecan 18. And I do really, really like it. It's like, yeah, it's liquid. It blends really well. It looks very well. The only thing that I don't like about, not this one here, but the ones that are high coverage or yeah, more coverage, it's because, you know how I told you I've got like open pores right here? They do make my open pores look a little bit more noticeable, which is something that obviously it doesn't look very nice if you're looking at me like up close, but it's nothing too much or too bad to be worried about. So those are the foundations. The powder that I use that I really like, that I think also does make a huge difference. Remember, oily skin right here is this one right here by Laura Mercier. I know that this one's very popular, but I think it's popular for a reason. It works wonders. It helps you to have a really nice finish to your skin. I literally just applied something on my T-zone and right here, obviously, yeah, my T-zone, and a little bit on my cheeks so they don't get too oily. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. The other products, I'll just quickly show you so you know what things I use. I don't know if you want to use, but I'm going to show you anyways. So for my contour, I use something that it's more liquid, well, not liquid, sorry, cream before. So for the blush, I use this one by Rare Beauty. And for my contour, I use this one by Makeup. I really like this color and I really love this one by Rare Beauty. You can see I've used this one quite a lot. I use this one every single day. Like even when I go to the gym, I don't wear makeup to the gym, but I do wear, well, I guess I wear a little bit of makeup. I wear this just on my cheeks so I don't look so tired in the morning, and then those ones. So I will put this ones first. I want to make another video like doing my makeup so you guys can see what I do. I will put this first, then I will put the foundation, then let it dry a little bit, or let it dry just a little bit, not too long. Then put the powder, and then I put the powder, it's right here. The powder bronzer, I use this one by Sephora, and then the powder blush, I use this one by NARS. I've been using this for a long time. I also love it. This one is the Orgasm by NARS. It's such a nice color, and it's kind of like blush and also highlight. It gives you like a nice highlight in here. But that's pretty much all the products that I use. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I hope you can maybe start thinking more about how you can look after your skin and how you can and what you can do to ensure that you are hydrating your skin and that you're fueling your body the right way. Number one thing and the number one tip has nothing to do with these things, but making sure that you're looking after your body. Because if you are, then you're gonna be looking after your skin. Make sure you are well hydrated. Drink your water, stay hydrated. Try not to smoke. If you can, avoid smoking 100%. Reduce your alcohol or don't drink at all. That's something that I don't do. Invest money in skincare products. I know they're not the cheapest, but I also know they do work. Supermarket products, for me, they didn't work. If that's your only choice, obviously it's better than something like this. But if you can, I would much rather you spend or invest your money into this before you spend money on makeup. So this next tip will be go to skincare products and then think about the foundation and the things that you're using. Something very light, I think it's better than something too heavy. Save the heavy stuff for the special occasions and use the tinted moisturizer for on your daily basis. If you like this video, make sure to share it, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video so I can keep sharing more content like this. Until next time, and have an amazing day. Ciao, ciao.